Hi there. The purpose of this demo is to provide an overview of MasterControl's asset management solution. Our fully validated 21 CFR Part 11 compliant platform allows centralization of your organization's critical asset and service management processes, leveraging automation and modern UI to ensure audit readiness 24/7. Let's start by reviewing the main dashboard. This is where users can gain a comprehensive view of assets, statuses, and service needs across multiple labs or physical locations. You'll notice as we navigate through the platform that the panes on the left and right-hand sides of the screen will adjust automatically to display quick reference information and controls relevant to the current pool of assets in view. On the left-hand side of the screen, the system provides aggregated information about assets by category and their corresponding service requirement CTAs. On the right-hand side of the screen, the Toolbox pane displays quick actions to apply to assets selected from the Asset Manager table, such as transferring assets between sites or requesting service on a specific asset. You'll also notice the colored indicators, identifying assets that are currently past due in red and their corresponding count, as well as assets that are currently due for service, highlighted in green. The quick filters along the top of the dashboard allow sites to be categorically isolated based on being assigned as science facilities, service hubs, inventory storage locations, or production sites, respectively. Now let's use the Asset Manager to drill down on a pool of managed assets. The Asset Manager can be accessed in two ways: by selecting Asset Manager from the Assets menu at the top of the screen, or by clicking on an asset total for a specific location right from the dashboard. As mentioned previously, you will see that the right and left-hand panes have changed upon entering the Asset Manager to provide relevant details and toolbox tools to manage this specific location's assets. Also reviewing the filters at the top of the screen. If I remove this particular location filter, the Asset Manager view will adjust to display all assets under management at all sites. Further filtering can be used by manufacturer, product type, or custodian, among other attributes, to make it easy for end users to isolate specific groups of equipment with as few clicks as possible. If an end user is looking for a specific piece of equipment, they can also use the search box at the top right-hand corner of the screen to search by make or equipment ID to easily isolate that piece of equipment. Now, let's drill down on this specific asset to explore all of the details that are stored in each asset's Asset Info tab. Looking at this thermomixer's asset profile, you can see the wealth of information that is able to be captured and stored to support its lifecycle management process. The Info tab that's currently in view acts like a digital cover sheet, providing key information from across the tabs about the asset's users, uses, depreciation and warranty tracking, maintenance requirements, and change logs. The Maintenance tab will display all corresponding maintenance plans or tasks assigned to a specific asset. Users are also able to modify existing or assign new maintenance plans directly from this window. As its name suggests, the Lifecycle tab supports depreciation tracking and asset management from a financial perspective. The History tab, potentially the most important tab, will contain all documented service events for this specific asset, as well as service records and certificates for each, whether they were performed by internal service teams or third-party vendors. The Role tab is used for assigning assets in the pool to be used as reference standards in calibration and maintenance activities, while the Attributes tab allows custom fields and data points to be created by users to track any organizational or industry-specific details related to an asset or a pool of assets. The Changes tab will provide a real-time summary of adjustments made to that asset profile, and the Performance tab leverages calibration and service data to drive asset reliability metrics and usage-based maintenance plans. Now that we understand how assets are managed and the corresponding data that's stored in the system, let's talk about service. Most life science companies depend on a network of third-party vendors to provide maintenance, repair, and calibration services for their pool of equipment. Managing that approved vendor list and the corresponding service scheduling is often a time-consuming and manual process, but MasterControl's asset management platform can streamline those efforts and minimize administrative burdens. On our Manage Vendors tab, you can see all of my approved vendors, their corresponding contact information, as well as any assets that they are tied to surfacing. Additionally, annual pricing agreements or vendor contracts can be easily managed right inside the platform. From this screen, I can review and edit my existing vendor profiles, as well as add new vendors or assign new assets using the right-hand pane. In addition to supporting external vendor service management, MasterControl's asset management platform has a best-in-class service and calibration module, allowing scheduling, service provision, certificate, and label generation for internal facilities and metrology teams. As we go back to the Asset Manager, with all of the information that's stored on each individual asset and the pre-configuration taking place, watch how easy it is to assign an asset and request service in just a few clicks. Outside of digital centralization, one of the most significant benefits to MasterControl's asset management solution is the power of your asset data. Returning home to the dashboard, our Reports tab houses a comprehensive change log that is critical for highly regulated industries we serve, as well as key operational reports in Excel or PDF formats used to monitor critical asset and service KPIs that can be selected from our library of pre-built reports or custom built based on customer requests. Because every field and data point in the platform is actionable and reportable, end users gain visibility to critical asset and service data that would be otherwise inaccessible with a more manual approach to asset management. I hope this helicopter tour of MasterControl's asset management solution has been helpful in understanding the key features and functionality, and we'd love to show you more. Thank you for your time.